Welcome back to the morning show here on Park City Television. I'm joined by a couple of cool guests. First, I've got James O'Brien of Dimple Dell Pet Care.
That's right.
And his little sidekick, Bosco.
Bosco, yep.
Thanks for coming up, you guys. What's going on?
Not a whole lot. We're just excited to be up here and let everybody know that we're around and what we do. So.
Okay, Dimple Dell, first of all, you're located down in Sandy.
Yes.
Okay, but you service all of, I mean, I don't know what your area is, but all the way up here to Park City as well.
Yeah, I mean, I've gone all the way up to Idaho, so we definitely take good care of Park City as well. We've got a lot of friends up here, so we have no problems traveling around and taking care of all of the dog needs that people have. Nice.
And you know, there's a lot of dogs over the years. Park City known for being a dog community.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
And if they want anything to do with pets, okay. First of all, let's talk exactly about Dimple Dell. Okay. First of all, I mean, you obviously got training, grooming, kenneling.
Right. Yeah.
Did I miss anything? I think you have a store.
We do have a store. We sell supplies and food as well. But the main thing is that we love dogs, and we want to do everything that we can to serve those that own dogs. And
gotcha.
So we've got the best trainers around. We've got the best groomers around. We've got an awesome staff in the kennel. We've got it's a traditional boarding facility, and so we don't have a bunch of crates in a room that we stuff them into. They're actually in dog runs, and so they get to stretch their legs. It's a really great environment for them.
Nice. And Bosco here is this your dog?
Yes, this is my dog.
This your dog? And look at him. You know, where's your camera presence, Bosco? You are all hyped up. The camera goes on. Look at that. He just sits right down there.
This is what he does.
What kind of dog is he?
He's a Brazilian Mastiff.
Okay.
Yeah, he's about 3 years old. I've had him for 2 of those years, and he's one of the most obedient, well-trained dogs that I know of, and I guess he'd better be.
Oh, he's a cute dog too.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
And obviously, you've got him well trained.
Yes,
which is one of your specialties.
Yes, I actually am the head trainer over there, and so my whole life purpose right now is making sure that the dogs out there on the trails, especially in Park City, are well behaved. We've got a lot of dogs in Park City. People love their dogs, and they love to hike as well, and so we end up with a whole bunch of dogs and a whole bunch of people out on the trails, and so my role is to help people make sure that goes well.
No, and that's, you know, to be honest with you, there's nothing worse than being out there if you're taking a jog, if you're running or whatever, and you have a dog that you're not quite sure what that dog is going to do. And sometimes, you know, they're just happy to see, they're excited and stuff like that, but you don't generally know. But it's nice to have somebody, you see, and you can tell the difference between a well-trained dog.
Definitely.
And a non-well-trained dog? Is that
absolutely. You can spot them from a mile away, the ones that need to meet me.
Exactly. Okay, so if they wanted to set you up for some training, how do they go about doing that? I mean, first of all, generally, when do you start with a dog?
For a real serious obedience training, we're looking at 6 months old.
Okay.
But there are also things that we want to take care of when they're puppies, and we take a sort of a different approach to that. But we can start as young as 12 weeks with that as well, and just get the owners on the right track. I get a lot of first-time dog owners that just have never had a puppy before, and so they need some help figuring out how that should look and setting themselves up to have an easier time training down the line as well. So
yeah, and that's probably the key thing. I mean, if you think about it, I mean, if you get your dog trained, I mean, it's going to make your life as a whether you're a beginning dog owner or a veteran dog owner, you know what I mean? It's just going to make your life that much easier.
Sure. And probably the most important part of that is giving people a chance to be educated on how dogs think and how they should behave, and sort of getting rid of some of the notions about how dogs should and shouldn't behave. And that really, I have found, creates a better environment for people to handle their dogs properly when they really understand what's going on inside their heads. And so that's really my specialty, is teaching people to read what's happening just by watching their dog and figure out what's going on in their brain. And we can actually avoid a lot of issues before they even happen by taking that approach.
Okay, so about, you know, like I said, you started at a pretty young age. Right. And like generally, you know, a couple of weeks, a month, what are we talking? Give me an idea.
I do a boot camp program, which is an all-inclusive obedience training package, which takes about a month. And that's where we'll actually take the dog out of the house and do all of the training in kennel. Otherwise, I also do private sessions with people in their homes or at my location. And in that situation, we're looking at 6 to 9 months to have a really solid, obedient dog.
Okay, and if they want information on any of the training or what's going on at Dimple Dell, They can just check your website, correct?
Yep, DimpleDellPetCare.com. We also have actually a separate site for training, which is linked to the Dimple Dell site, so you can get to it that way. But it's called whostraining.who.com.
Which is you.
That's me.
That's you.
You'll see my bio and all of my information there, and all of the stuff that I do, as well as contact information.
And one other thing we didn't talk about the boarding and stuff like that, which is kind of key for somebody up here in Park City. I mean, we have a lot of people. I'm not a dog owner, but I was calling it nomadic is my new way to say, because a lot of us travel a lot of us leave. You guys have a pickup service to come up here and.
We do, yeah. Park City residents are a fairly unique disposition. A lot of them travel quite a bit.
You're absolutely right, James.
Yep.
You're so unique.
Yes. I mean that in a really good way.
I know you do.
Yeah. Park City residents travel a lot, and a lot of them are only part-time residents, and they can't take their dogs everywhere they go. That's why we're here. So you can leave them behind and leave them in good hands, and not have to worry about anything, really. And we will pick them up and drop them off so that you don't have to drive all the way down into the valley. We are servants. We love to serve. We love to do a good job and make people happy. So
cool. Do they get to hang out with Bosco?
Sometimes. Yeah.
See there, right there. That's enough.
I would think
to get
so.
somebody down there.
Yeah.
Once again, website and phone number.
The website, DimpleDellPetCare.com. Phone number 801-523-3366.
All right, right on. Good seeing you.
Happy
New Year. Bosco, say we'll be back. On the morning show at Park City Television. Oh, yeah, there you have it. All right.